Busch around. One of the fast cars all weekend, our third caution of the day, and there's damage to the left rear. Started on the front row, led the first 21 laps, and was running fourth when this happened off of turn 2.
He was awfully high, too, on that deal. I mean, he was right side tires in the gray.
Yeah. And we talked about it on pre-race. Nobody's really moved that groove up. We saw the nationwide race just tickling the edge of the gray right there, drops that right side off in it, and it comes around on him.
And thank goodness that is all asphalt to the inside of the racetrack down the back straightaway, so everyone can scatter and miss the accident. Here's a great look. Kurt Busch on pit road, fixing damage. Third caution of the day. Joey Logano being scored as the race leader.
Jeff Hensley and crew trying to make repairs. Jim Bound in trouble going down toward turn 1.
Got one upside down.
Two cars in a wall. One sliding down the banking on its roof.
Now it's turning over.
Richard Lassiter.
Car slid a long way on its roof,
but held up.
Yeah, it looked like the most violent lick was when it was coming off the banking. It was just slipping when it was at a high rate of speed, and it caught as it came down off the banking.
Ex-football player from Arkansas was running in 18th position, having one of his better runs in the DTP Electronics Chevrolet.
Mike, you can see him in there moving around. That's a good sign to see.
Okay. I'll show you what happened here. Oops.
Oh, he seemed just turned out. Looked like got in the outside wall sideways.
And there was Lassiter. Right in the front of him, sliding up high as Jim Bound goes sliding through the infield. Down in that Lux Foods Chevrolet, owned by his dad.
Dale Jarrett's car had a lot of damage. There was Mark Martin coming backwards.
And there's Lassiter. Grinding along on the roof, much like Phil Parsons did here several years ago. And when he hit down to the apron.
And Doug, there's a water bottle. It looks like, his thermos bottle, something coming out the window. Hard to tell what it was. I mean, that's plenty violent, but nothing like it could have been.
Neil, the good part is you see the driver's door there is not caved in.
There's that right side window. It's fixed so the safety personnel can get the thing out.
It's a huge disadvantage, and he gets the top spot, but can he keep it? Big trouble. Brandon Brown on the wall. Michael and Ned got a piece.
Boy, that scared me how quick he was headed towards the inside wall.
And that's where we talk about cautions breed cautions.
Going to make contact here.
Well, that's a net sideways, or excuse me, a Moffitt sideways trying to save it coming off it too in that black and yellow car.
And Brandon Brown there, he had no place to go. He was just a victim of circumstance right there.
Yeah, and those ones always catch you off guard when you get hit in the right rear. You think everything's fine, you don't see it, it's kind of in your blind spot, and next thing you know, you're spinning.
Heavy damage.
Ross Chastain is going to put us under caution for the 4th time today.
That's coming out of turn 6 as you go up onto the banking in NASCAR turns 1 and 2.
And he fought the wall, and the wall won. Event Health on board camera.
Still there. Clear.
Thinking there was a crossover right here.
Quarter.
I'm thinking there was some help with that one.
You're right.
Chastain was 20th. And yes, it appears those cars were close enough for there have been
ready to jump in that 52nd bracket. It looks like right now with Alex Bowman.
Oh no! Into the wall goes Alex Bowman. Bowman, one of the drivers that's locked in. He'll have to go to a backup, it looks like, as much damage as he did to the 99. But not able to hang on as he was coming out of turn number 4.
I mean, it was getting faster and faster. And he was right on that edge, and he just stepped over, Phil.
Yeah, he was running at track record pace there. You see it already pushing a little water out. They were obviously only going to run one lap here.
I mean, late part of that exit just could not keep the car down in the groove and got up in that gray area, and this car wouldn't stick.
Just not that much grip up there out of the black, out of the darker spot of the racetrack. You see him right here. He got a little bit, he had to wobble a little bit and had to chase it up the hill, and when he did, then he gets right sides up in that gray area. Tough break for RAB Racing and Alex Bowman.
So close.
Another look at how low he got, maybe even onto the rumble strips here. Yeah, he did.
He definitely got the left front on the rumble strip, and that made that car wiggle. It looks like a little bit, just enough to get him out of shape and had to chase it up. Then you have so little room on exit there, and he got the right sides up.
Trying to get him up out of the racetrack a little bit. Doesn't bother him.
Car in the wall. 3, back it down.
Flat left front tire on the 38.
Yeah, John Hunter Nemechek, you see the yellow stripes. He's heavily involved in the Rookie of the Year battle right now. He was running 22nd. John Hunter Nemechek, son of Joe Nemechek. Look at the side of that race car.
That's a hard impact.
Opening.
Again, getting into turn 3. Left front tire's flat. Straight into the fence. That car, when it made that impact, it just looked like it dug in the wall.
We're in.
And there goes Kane out of line, spinning down to the inside of the back straightaway. Hard hit on the inside wall.
Yeah. But I was going to say, this is where you try to get Jimmy Johnson in the middle of the pack, get him away from the front. Looks like Ambrose got a little bit of that.
Smoke on the right front for the 9 car. Here they are off of turn 2.
Wow. Yeah, he just got body slammed to the inside. I don't know what exactly happened to Ambrose, but Ambrose just changed lanes suddenly and just body slammed him. And I don't know if Ambrose run up on the 48.
I think he was going to the middle.
And he seems to be headed there, and he sees the 48 come over
got
and
hit
tries
too. Or,
the 48
got tapped.
Yeah, the 48 kind of forces him over and forces him right into the side of Casey and just body slams him. And this is, you see the wall kind of absorb some of that energy in the front of this.
And still look at the car.
Yeah, front of this Gen 6 take it. And that's
I think we both hit back there when it was.
Earnhardt looks like something went right through the radiator or oil cooler. Yeah, he's involved with Hamlin, Almirola, Allmendinger, and is that Patrick up by the wall?
Yeah, it's Danica up there.
Hey, we got some bad look. What the happened right there?
Here's the 11 and the 10. Hamlin and Patrick going down into 3. Ooh, Denny
gets a little loose.
Yeah, he just shot up. He shot up the hill.
Oh, and then Earnhardt got into the back of Casey Kane.
And there's Allmendinger. He got into it.
Almirola.
Wow. I think the 88 is probably going to have to go to the garage. He's got a busted radiator.
Did you see the back end? Oh, he wheel hops a little bit right there. You know, we talked about Denny having some issues wheel hopping here last year.
Yep.
Looks like that might have caught him again.
Let's ride with Eric Almirola.
Bush just coming on the radio and said she's blowing up.
Whoa, trouble.
Yellow's out.
In the wall goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Greg Biffle.
Get low. All right, 33.
Fifth caution flag of the night. And
saw another car. Yeah,
heavy damage to Dave Blaney.
A couple other cars involved in this.
Junior, Biffle, and Blaney, and there may be more.
Well, Biffle's been having his hands full with his car all night long. See if we can get an idea of what happened here, Larry. Oh, here you go, the 88. You see the smoke coming out of the 88? Something's wrong with his, either the engine in the car or an oil line or something, because he's got a lot of smoke and I think fluid coming out of the car, and that's where this all gets started.
I think that was Biffle right behind him, up and into the wall. Is the number 16, the Ford of Biffle.
But if he indeed has an engine issue, we've already talked about Kyle Busch in the 18. I think he may have went to the garage area. That was the concern, the speeds, the pace of this race.
Now a T-bone crash following that, involving Travis Kvapil in the number 93 Toyota and Dave Blaney.
Well, Mike, there was definitely a lot of oil. You saw that smoke coming out of the 88 car. That was where all the oil and fluid came out on the track, and then these guys had no control over their cars. Yeah, we had talked to a number of engine people, and they were really worried about how many RPM they were turning here tonight.
So you can see the paint from the wall on the side of Blaney's car and parts coming down the track, a brake rotor breaking into pieces. from Quapple's impact, but Travis Quapple.
I mean, this racing has been outstanding since we got the green flag with 6 to go. Man, he went nose first after contact with Cole Custer.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what happened off of turn 2 over there.
I think something was wrong with the 19. I don't know if you saw it, Kevin, but it almost looked like he blew up before he got to the corner.
Yeah, something happened coming off of turn 2.
There's almost fluid or something coming out of his car.
Wow, that was a violent hit. But the good news is we did see the window net come down for Brandon Jones, an indication to safety workers that he is alert. And we'll take a look in a moment, but Brandon is out of the race car and walking around talking to medical personnel on the scene.
Thank goodness for the Hans device and the safer barriers. That is a very, very hard hit.